American exceptionalism refers to the belief that the United States occupies a distinctive place in political history, shaped by unique origins, values, and institutional arrangements. It is both a descriptive claim about how the American political system emerged and an ideological concept that influences how Americans understand their role in the world. At its core, exceptionalism asserts that the United States developed along a political path fundamentally different from that of Europe, and that this difference continues to shape American political culture. The first modern republic with a written constitution. A central claim of American exceptionalism is that the United States was the first modern republic founded on a written constitution. While earlier republics existed in ancient and early modern contexts, the American experiment combined popular sovereignty with a comprehensive codified constitutional framework designed to endure across generations. The Constitution was not imposed by a monarch, inherited through tradition, or granted as a concession from aristocratic authority. Instead, it was framed as an act of deliberate political construction, grounded in reasoned debate, consent, and institutional design. This self-conscious act of founding contributes to the perception that the American political system is not merely historical, but intentional, a system built rather than inherited. Democracy without monarchy or aristocracy. Unlike European democracies, American democracy did not emerge through the gradual erosion of monarchical or aristocratic power. In Europe, representative institutions typically developed through centuries-long struggles between kings, nobles, churches, and emerging middle classes. By contrast, the United States began without a hereditary monarchy, a titled nobility, or an established aristocratic class. Political authority was framed from the outset as deriving from the people rather than from bloodline, divine right, or inherited privilege. This absence of entrenched aristocracy profoundly shaped American political culture. Social mobility, legal equality, and suspicion of hierarchy became embedded norms rather than revolutionary demands. Contrast with European political development. European political development was marked by gradual reform, layered authority, and historical compromise. Monarchies evolved into constitutional systems, aristocratic privileges were slowly curtailed, and democratic participation expanded unevenly over time. American political development followed a different trajectory. The United States did not reform an existing regime, it created a new one. As a result, American political culture emphasizes beginnings, founding principles, and original intent more than evolutionary tradition. This contrast helps explain why Americans often treat constitutional questions as matters of principle, while European systems are more comfortable with pragmatic adaptation and institutional flexibility. A unique combination of core elements, American exceptionalism rests on a distinctive combination of political ideas rarely unified elsewhere. Liberal rationalism. American political culture reflects a strong belief in reason, design, and deliberation. Institutions are expected to function logically. Rules are written and debated, and authority is justified through argument rather than custom. Politics is understood as something that can be engineered to limit human flaws through structure and incentives. Egalitarianism. From its earliest expressions, American political culture embraced a broad, if imperfect, commitment to human equality. While this ideal was historically contradicted in practice, it nonetheless functioned as a powerful normative standard. Equality was not merely social aspiration, but a political claim that no individual is born with legitimate authority over another. Constitutionalism lies at the heart of American exceptionalism. Power is legitimate only when exercised within defined legal limits, and even democratic majorities are constrained by constitutional rules. This commitment reinforces the belief that liberty is protected not by trust in leaders, but by durable institutions and enforceable boundaries. Exceptionalism as description and ideology. American exceptionalism operates on two levels. As a descriptive concept, it highlights the historically unusual features of the American founding and political development. In this sense, exceptionalism explains differences in political culture, institutional design, and attitudes toward authority. As an ideological concept, exceptionalism functions as a source of national identity and purpose. It shapes how Americans interpret their political values, justify institutions, and understand their global role. The belief that the United States is fundamentally different, perhaps even exemplary, continues to influence debates over democracy, rights, and governance. Scholars such as Alexis de Tocqueville observed this dual character early on, noting that America's institutions were inseparable from its cultural assumptions about equality, liberty, and self-rule. Concluding perspective. American exceptionalism captures the idea that the United States is not simply another nation-state, but a political project born under distinctive historical conditions. Its democracy did not emerge from monarchy or aristocracy, but from a deliberate fusion of liberal rationalism, egalitarian ideals, and constitutional restraint. Whether celebrated or critiqued, exceptionalism remains a powerful lens through which Americans understand their political culture, shaping expectations about freedom, authority, and the meaning of democratic life.